It was a chilly day here in West Michigan, Amber, and I'm hearing we even got a frost on the way tonight.
Yeah, we do have frosty temperatures that will be settling in during the overnight hours. Right now, we're still in the 40s, which isn't so bad. That's after we spent today only in the 50s. So yes, it is cooler than yesterday. If you were in the sunshine, though, that really helped us out to still make it fairly comfortable throughout the afternoon. Temps all across West Michigan reached into the upper 50s, even a couple of lower 60s on the board. 61 for a high temp in Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, and Ionia. 59 for a high temperature in Holland, Grand Rapids, and Fremont. Compare that to what's average for this time of year, which is upper 60s. Yes, we are below average, and tomorrow we'll do it again. 13 weather ball is green. No change foreseen to our temperatures. And this view is sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse. Quiet right now, temperatures that are sitting in the mid to upper 40s. So we have certainly cooled off quite a bit, and our temperatures will continue to drop from here into the 30s. I'm looking at some mid 30s right along I-96 overnight, starting to creep into the upper 30s near I-94. But look up towards US 10. Big Rapids could hit 27 degrees tonight. We could see a couple of 20s possible as we're looking further north into the overnight hours and early tomorrow morning. That's why a freeze warning is in place for Oceana, Newaygo, Mecosta counties and to the north. That's for our Monday morning, with frost advisories in place further south of that, extending down towards I-94. State line, though, should be perfectly fine as temperatures will be staying closer to 40 degrees. Another frost chance, though, as we're getting into the next couple of nights. So here, let's talk about this. Temperatures upper 50s and mostly sunny for our Monday. By the time we hit Tuesday, still the chance for a bit of patchy frost in the morning. By the time we hit the afternoon, we're close to 60. Seeing the chance for some scattered showers, though. That starts to pick up late morning into the early afternoon, lasting with us into Tuesday night and even carrying over a little bit into Wednesday morning. About a 30% chance for some showers to kick off our Wednesday, with breezy winds and temperatures in the 50s throughout the rest of the day. So let's track that out hour by hour as we continue to see those showers picking up once again late Tuesday morning, early Tuesday afternoon. That continues throughout the rest of the day. I do think that there's the chance we could even hear a rumble of thunder or two into our Tuesday evening. This will continue to clear the area, though, seeing a couple of scattered showers, fairly light in nature Wednesday morning. That clears out pretty quickly, though, into the afternoon and evening. Dry to finish out the day. We are still fairly cool, though, because of those showers. So still hovering around 60 degrees, really some upper 50s for the most part, Monday through Wednesday. Beyond that, back in the 60s by Thursday and continuing our climb from there. Looking at the 70s heading into next weekend, which is actually above average for this time of year. It's been a couple of days since we've been able to do that, but it does look like we're going to carry over with those warmer than average temperatures as we're heading into the middle and possibly even end of this month. Still a fairly strong signal for that, as we are going to be seeing a ridging pattern set up over much of the U.S. By the time we get to this May 18th to 24th time frame, looks like that's largely going to be over the eastern U.S. Temperatures for tomorrow will be rising into the 50s once again, very similar to what we saw today with a lot of sunshine. Northern zone will see mid to upper 50s as well. Our southern zone reaching into the upper 50s once again with just a little bit of a breeze. Your 13 on your side, 7-day forecast. Monday, mostly sunny, temperatures in the upper 50s. Tuesday brings the return of a few showers, which carries over into Wednesday. That keeps our temperatures below average for the first half of the week, but after that, that warming trend takes hold, and it is finally going to be warmer than average as we're getting into next weekend and likely even a little bit beyond that. I do think we could start to see some above average temperatures as we're looking ahead in the forecast, a little bit more towards Memorial Day, but well, of course, we'll be keeping an eye on that for you and keeping you updated as we get a little bit closer to that holiday weekend.